Alright. Final round, here we go. Not an exciting hand, but we have two good cards for a 5-lander, which are Murder and Watcher in the Web. So I think it's a keep. Hopefully our deck rewards us for our bravery. We are running 16 lands as well, so that helps just a little bit more. Of course, risky, but two of our powerful cards to buy us time. Alright, and we are off. Not what we want to see. That's what we want to see. This isn't, though. That's actually annoying. A 2/3 attacker can attack into Watcher in the Web and Haunted Dead fairly well. Could even end up double blocking. Haunted Dead is, I mean, better dead than alive. You know, in a lot of respects. Okay, that is going to die. Murder. Haunted Dead does help negate our flooding as well. I think we just double block. I mean, losing a 2/2 or a 1/1 is completely acceptable. Especially when... oh wow. Sanitarium Skeleton for a Haunted Dead. Of course, we didn't particularly need it, but... this Chaplain is looking terrible right now. It sucks against our spirits and our Watcher. Oh. Never mind. It's amazing. Let's go ahead and block. Ooh. That's a good one. Right on time. So we'll play a land, we'll bring back Haunted Dead, we'll be out of cards but be able to return Sanitarium Skeleton, seems good. And our opponent could easily be mono white, but could also be off a color. Lovely. So we are one away from Delirium, but it doesn't look like we'll be achieving that anytime soon. So I think we're willing to just offer this trade. To keep the pressure up. Keep our opponent on the back foot while we have at least a board advantage, but not a card advantage. So we can return the skeleton. So lots of spirits and 5 cards. So we're definitely going to need some help. Since our opponent gains so much life, we're not going to be able to tempo them out anytime soon. At least they're just doing this. That's great. Speaking of great, oops, forgot to return that. Can't cast this. Definitely offer this trade. It's not going to matter that we didn't return that, apparently, since we can just cast it now. Clearly we left it in there to enable delirium, but it didn't work. We didn't believe hard enough. Okay, there's the island. That's bad. Now we're in trouble. We do have the feaster, though. I think we have to double block. This at least ties up his mana, clears his board. Means that he'll have to equip new spirits. I mean, our 1/1s are just completely useless when there's a 2/2 flyer with vigilance. Alright. I'm fine with that. Speaking of fine with things, I actually want this dead again. Since we have supplicant. So that's good. And we're still sneaking in damage and gaining life. But 6 cards. That's a lot of cards for our opponent to have. Interesting. Well, I don't like it. There is trouble afoot. Still can't cast the Dusk Feaster. I think we just have to attack with these. We don't really care if they die. Okay. I think we're committed to the good old tempo plan. Ooh. That's interesting. Well, now I think we're just bringing back Haunted Dead, since the scavenger isn't doing anything yet. That was actually pretty good for us. be able to return skeleton, bring back haunted dead, and eventually cast this Dusk Feaster. Really? I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick off the Herald, given the opportunity. Sanitarium Skeleton is doing work in our deck. The good kind. Emerging Wretched Griff. This is a human. Still no Dusk Feaster. So we'll just supplicant and hope that we win this race. Hope that he doesn't play Dragskull Cavalry. Yeah, we can't beat that. Attacking does nothing. It's too much life gain. So we need... I don't know what we need. We need murder is what we need. Well, that's not enough. I think we have to attack and hope that our opponent blocks the supplicant, and then we can kill off the cavalry. I mean, they probably will block it. We drew one card, so... I mean, I would block it. That is absolutely what I would block with Dragskull Cavalry. Not even close. Wouldn't you block it? I'd block it all day long. Every damn day. Now our opponent has to block it. They wouldn't. There's no choice in the matter. It's a. It's a done deal, is what it is. Good blocks. Well blocked. This doesn't seem like it's gonna work, because the priest can just tap us down. I was thinking my chance of winning was if this blocked this, but I probably should have just killed the priest, pumped this through for an extra point, although that seems unlikely to work as well. Was one mana short of casting this and that last turn as well, which was kind of frustrating. Enabling Delirium and... Alright, he even had... Oh, no, he already used that. Wow, that's a lot of life. Wow. Alright, that's the GG's. That is the GG's. So, Gavin Hello doesn't seem particularly great. If there's flyers and priests involved, I think we want both malevolences. Alright, Sinister Concoction would have actually killed that thing. I forgot we had two good hard removal spells. This is probably the best option though. Root out. Does get the equipment, which was very annoying. Yeah, let's try a root out. There might be some of the enchantments floating around too. There's root out. Well, this hand is awkward, but Sanitarium Skeleton will take us home. This could have been the 2/4. Let's hope there's something to target this game. Ooh, yeah. Or we just discard it. That's also an option. Well, Haunted Dead is our hope. this is essentially a free block since we can return it. I mean, we can't instantly play it again, but we could also decide to kill that. What's not, though? Right now, it looks like we're just going to lose to some ridiculous flyer at some point. Okay. Happy for this to die. We have the combo. Sigardian Priest off Courageous Outrider. Wow. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. There's not really too many shenanigans for us to be shenaniganing. Alright. Well, Haunted Dead is great here against 3/2s. That is a lot of 3/2s, though. So we can threaten to kill that with Borrowed Malevolence. We can present our opponent with with 3/3 against a 2/3. Oh, not bad. I will definitely take it. So we can root out this clue. The dream. The actual dream. Yep. We're doing it. We really want to draw some more ping. For the Reckless Scholar. It's getting to be that time for the cavalry to arrive and kill us. We do have Murder and Sinister Concoction left in the deck, though. Still no Delirium. It's hard in a blue-white deck to get Delirium, but actually Delirium will become a huge issue when it happens. Ooh, Murder. Ugh. I probably have to murder that. It's really gross, though. We're probably gonna lose if we do murder it. But are we also going to lose if we don't murder it? The looting is just such a huge problem with Delirium. And the bombs. And the bombs. Alright, well that would have enabled Delirium. I mean, it's pretty good, just being cast as well. I mean, we brought in Root Out for it specifically, and clues. Go ahead and jump. Oh, there's Concoction. That's pretty good. Especially since our skeleton is dead again. We are close to death. Vigilance on a priest is an issue. Might even have to concoction it. So we're hanging on by a thread. Alright, so much for thread. We have no creatures except Sanitarium Skeleton to return. Classic. This is a grind that we are losing. We are losing this grind. I think I have to concoction that now. Otherwise it's going to be able to... yeah. Tap down and... There's Tooth Collector. Which is pretty good right now. So we can get it back with crop sigil. And that actually kills both his tokens. That seems like an oversight. Opponent probably didn't notice we milled Tooth Collector, because Tooth Collector gets those spirits good. It's also possible they have an answer for it. Or not. Alright, let's get the Haunted Dead engine back up and running. We might have lucked out here. Looks like we did. At least so far. Want to offer that trade? Probably. Can play Creeper. Does Creeper do anything? Not really. Yeah, we're actually not even winning this game very fast. And Cavalry is a card. Oh. Should have discarded a swamp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Attacking doesn't accomplish much. So just with the spirit. Guy needs an instant for delirium and hasn't gotten it. Take a little boost for my clock. Gives me an extra spirit. I don't mind that. I was kind of hoping he would do it again. Guess we'll just do this instead. Can't play survivalists and leave up my drain, and I really want to end this game before Drogskull Cavalry arrives. So now we're threatening lethal. The old symmetrical death. Perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything. Wow. The old one life exactly had it. What a game. Took our opponent flooding out a bit. Their deck seems very superior to ours. The card quality is very high. They have a lot of the good white cards. Stallion would help push through damage. Maybe I just want my higher impact cards, because it seemed like I was not able to do anything damage wise. I mean, our deck is very grindy, but not that great in the late game, which is not the best combo. So those Stallion and Unhallowed are going to help more in the late game, hopefully. Survivalists. Yeah, we want to start sigilling. If we get lucky on Delirium, it would be very helpful. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Because even getting to 3 mana and then returning a land would be huge with this hand. There's the land. This is kind of a freebie. I guess if he wants to let the sentry die, it's not. Alright, this hand's good now. This is a good hand. And we have the Delirium enabler, we just need lands. And Delirium. That's bad for us. I think I'm gonna attack. Killing this Griff with Boon of Emrakul if he wants to trade. There's also, probably just won't block it with the Griff because of escalated thingy. Alright, now Tooth Collector. Not the best time for Toothy to show up because it doesn't actually kill anything, which is surprising. But if we hit, say, a creature and have Delirium next turn as I trail off slowly, then we could boon that and have it die to Tooth Collector on upkeep. Alright. Alright. Free 1 damage, free. Since it would have got tapped. Can't tap my humans. Opponent's low on time, but we kind of are too. Purged. Got a block. That does enable Delirium. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does, but it's still bad. Alright, we're kind of dead here. The priest can tap us. We could have booned something, but I mean that would have bought us a little time, I guess. I think there's not too much gonna get us out of this spot. This is good. I mean, we successfully traded with one of his creatures. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. Oh wait, this isn't even Delirium yet, but still, that is too much. Too much to handle. Yeah, we're super dead. Oh well. You did it. You did your best, deck. You did your best. I believed in you, deck, and you did a good job. Just not good enough, you stupid deck.